Life in a world that keeps changing. Think that it's progress you're making. Copy and paste pretty faces all the time. Pictures so perfect we play.
Hello everyone, welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button. Also put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next.
It don't happen. Update don't show. So leave everything where you do. Like this video, share and make another person see them. We are not considering the sufferings of the poor masses. That is the reality. Hey, it don't happen.
Say that.
That's why I say that while we're waiting for that, people are suffering.
No, people would suffer. That's what I'm saying. That's the reality. Yes. People suffer in the...
And I don't see what happened yesterday for Paris. During the Global Financial Pact Summit. Yeah, where the almighty Jagaban self, even consent delegate make it represent him. And I see what happened during the picture taking. Everybody don't they attack Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. But I go bring you that news, make it calm down. That is part of the news why I want to bring on your way this afternoon. The Central Bank of Nigeria, under this administration, don't introduce one new law, one new rule. That as you day now, where they watch me, Central Bank of Nigeria as of today has made it mandatory that part of your know your customer KYC be say you must tender your social media handle. That is to say, if you go bank now to go do your know your customer verification, you must write down waiting be your Twitter handle, you must write down waiting be your Facebook handle, you must write down waiting be your YouTube handle. It don't set. I have said it before, but so many people don't believe me. Say the student loan is not for the poor. Yes, if you be poor man, if you be poor woman, and you believe say the student loan not for you, you have miscalculated, you have misfired. Because they don't finally make it public. Say the student loan is not necessarily for the poor. No doubt the student loan will benefit some people. But what is then the essence of introducing that student loan? If the over 100 million people that are out of school cannot have access to the student loan.
And your dad, was also an academic, I believe. How will you, given your background, look at a key policy of the Tinubu administration, which is the student loan scheme? ASU is up in arms against it. Many people are saying that it is, it might look like it is for the poor, but it is actually, they think, anti-poor. This is an area that is also of interest to you. What sort of advice will you be giving the president in terms of implementation?
As you mentioned, I'm from the academic background, so I'm a strong believer in promoting and ensuring that universities function effectively. The base of which I am where I am because I was brought up in a university community and university environment, so education is key. The provision of the student loan scheme, if people look at it as the fact that it's not meant for the poor, well, it's meant for someone and someone would benefit. Yeah, it may need not to be the poor, but the Nigerians, there are a whole huge bracket of Nigerians that will benefit from that, and that is what matters. So narrowing it down to whether this is the beneficiary or not, but the trust is a whole millions of Nigerian students will benefit from that. If you do not fit into the category of the bracket that will benefit, that doesn't mean there aren't other Nigerians that will benefit with that. And most importantly is to avail people the opportunities, people the access to determine the route they want to follow in getting educated. If you look at the student loan scheme to determine that is your route, you pick that route. If you believe your parents have the capacity to pay for you, that is your route. So what is important is...
You see, what makes a good governance functional is the ability to close the gap between the rich and the poor. That the poor people will also have access to basic lifestyle, to basic amenities, to what will make their life easier and better. Hadija Bala Usman, the special advisor to Mr. President on policy coordination, don't make it categorically clear. Say, we don't care about the sufferings of the people. We don't care about the sufferings of the masses. May just see the video first.
While they are talking, discussing, and thinking of what to do to mitigate the impact, for how long do you think that Nigerians should suffer while they're waiting?
I'm not sure about it's suffering. Like I don't consider it suffering. I consider it the reality of what we are in Nigeria.
You don't think that Nigerians are suffering as a result
Nigerians would
of the policy?
suffer, but that policy is the reality of what we are. We've been living in a pipe dream, thinking that it makes sense for us to have fuel at a certain price, which is not the actual cost.
Yeah.
So we have been subsidizing other countries. We have seen that the so-called volume of consumption has tremendously dropped.
How is that the fault of the masses?
No, the fault of them is not about it's not about fault. It's about understanding the reality. Your country produces this and buys this at so amount. So you need to know that is the reality. Your government cannot continue subsidizing, claiming to be subsidizing you when it's actually not subsidizing you. So the perception that we're being subsidized is actually even wrong.
They were subsidizing the masses.
Yeah, no, so that is why. So that is why the government. Absolutely, that's why the government is providing mitigants. So the issue of the subsidy, the mitigants would come. So it's more like when would economic council sit and bring it up? But the fact that differential in cost of petroleum products for
one of the overall essence of good governance or good government is to make the life of our citizens easier, to help the citizens to achieve their independent goals towards building a united economy. The Western world, don't be saying them two get money, but one of the things they have succeeded in doing is to close the gap between the poor and the rich. That is why even a poor man in any part of the world, in the most developed nation, have access to loans, have access to grants. They have access to fulfill their destiny to any level where you want. So if there is no guarantee that a poor man will have access to the student's loan, how then do we ensure that a poor man receives or attains the type of education that he or she would want for her children? How do we then ensure that a poor man will have access to quality education? I have always said it. Education remains one of the panacea for a sustainable development. So when the poor people do not have access to this loan that will help them to attain the highest level of education they need, how then do you want such a nation to develop or to grow? I will leave you to be the judge. Yes, but the government will also have an answer for this question. So this new law where CBN carry come out now, say people must tender their social media handle as part of the know your customer strategy. I beg go, me I no understand where this administration, where CBN, the one they carry Nigeria, they go. Now MFL still make this law. I've been at the new acting CBN governor. I no understand. But now the latest news where they come from CBN under this administration, now be that. So you where they watch this video, I beg, just like this video, share them another person see them, and begin make you try go open Twitter account, open Facebook account, and open YouTube account in case if you no get, because very soon you no go fit open account without any social media handle account. They show for this administration. I have never seen it in any part of the world. I never go any financial institution all over the world and they requested for my social media handle. But this administration now, they don't introduce them. All of us go enjoy them. Bagam. So for you, where they think say now, maybe now only Labour Party, or maybe now only PDP, maybe now only NMPC, only them will be served the breakfast of waiting they come for this nation. You they lie. Because why? The suffering where they come now for everybody. Any place where you like, make you day. The suffering where they come now for everybody. Make you not be like saying me they talk too much. Make you listen to Hadija Bala Usman, the special advisor to Mr. President on policy coordination.
That the majority of Nigerians will not be able to cope because there are 130 million poor people, multi-dimensional poor people already. Many can't just afford it. What would be your advice
so the issue
when
is
you
not
go
about
to cabinet?
Many cannot afford it. There are many things many people cannot afford. So people cannot afford to have 5 cars. People cannot afford to have 3 cars.
I'm not talking about those
I'm saying that people cannot randomly get 1 million and buy a Golf and just be going on the road.
So I'm not talking about.
So that would cascade down to the people you're talking about. A lady selling akara, the price of akara would go up. Yes. So what I mean is that cost that the lady that is selling akara has an attendant, so she would also sell her akara at a higher rate.
It sounds to me like your message would be that you just have to learn to cope.
No. The mitigants will be provided. Learn to cope is the reality. We would learn to cope and mitigants will be provided through the National Economic Council. So, but the idea that some people, people are going to suffer, so we keep the subsidy. No, subsidy has to go.
Earlier before now, P2B don't talk am. Now, one of the reasons why they respect P2B, see, without having disciplined the leaders, without having leaders who are disciplined, sincere, and committed, this nation will not go work. P2B don't talk am before, say, one of the ways to make governance work is cutting the cost of governance. They don't even ask this woman, say, what is government now doing on their own part as a sacrifice to also help in reducing and shelving the sufferings of the poor people? Hear what they talk. But before you hear what she talk, I want to make you see what P2B talk about cutting cost of governance. P2B are the only person for this country where don't collect credit for cutting the cost of governance. That very record is still there and nobody can dispute it.
It's not whether we sack the services or we sack. Let's deal with the economy. I'm somebody who believes in let's build a better place. No country of the world have enough money. I've been a governor of the state. No country of the world have enough money. But how do you use to one the little you have? I've been a governor. We didn't owe salary. I didn't owe pension. I didn't owe gratuity. I never owed any supplier or any contractor the day I left office. But I have 70-something billion naira in account. So we didn't print money. I was number 22. Let's shut down the cost of governance. Why won't people be moved with 3 vehicles? Why won't people believe this? Shut down all these irresponsible offices we have all over the place. Live a normal life. I said it everywhere. Why would governor of Anambra have a lodge in Abuja? Is it governor of Abuja? No, you can do without them. Why must you travel with 30 people from Anambra State? You can go alone. Nobody's going to kill you. You know, even as even for big men, even for those who call themselves big men, you can move alone. I tell you alone. Nobody's trying to kidnap me here. And you don't need to go around with everybody carrying gun all over the place.
Things where governments are there.
Security as well.
Yeah. That's safety. And so a lot of people will have thought that government will have first provided those mitigants clearly before going into what will clearly lead more people into poverty and into suffering. But here you are saying that yes, they will need to suffer and need to learn to how to deal with it.
Yeah, we would all need to learn to adjust our lifestyle.
So I'm saying that how is government
adjusting their lifestyle?
How is government
adjusting its lifestyle by reducing the number of people that are parading everywhere? So government is not increasing its own cost of governance. Government is going to decrease. And while we're at it, let's remember that President Tinubu has been in office from May 29 to date.
Yeah.
So the process of reducing cost and governance is what he's working on now. And the issue of removing mitigants for fuel subsidy has been given to NEC, and they'll provide that. So for us to
So for people where they attack Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, we say he's snob Jagaban, president of Nigeria, whether you like it or not, at this material time, whether legally or illegally, Tinubu now be the president of Nigeria, no doubt. With the attack one on they give Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala does not make sense. That attack simply shows say there is a whole lot of guilty conscience in the heart of many APC supporters. Yes, because they know say they are standing on illegality. Let me remind you, when I was growing up, the moment where you don't go chop meat for the pot soup, any discussion around stealing, any discussion around chopping meat from the pot, you become apprehensive. You go begin to attack anybody who bring discussion around that. That is exactly what is happening today. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala belongs to World Trade Organization. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, as a director of World Trade Organization, her allegiance as a matter of sincerity is to that organization. She is a Nigeria first. There is no doubt about that. Why now they attack the woman? The woman was posting pictures according to how and when it was taken at the summit. On account they attack the woman left and right, front and back. It does not make sense. And make on account see waiting the woman can finally right. No matter what you try to do, there is nothing in this life that can make what is illegal to be legal. There is nothing in this life that can make what is illegal to be legal. It is impossible. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has not done anything wrong from all indications. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala belongs to World Trade Organization. Her headquarters is in Geneva in Switzerland. She probably also have office in the United States of America. So what do you expect from this woman? Probably on they expect the woman may she grant a press conference, come they tell the world, say Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, is the best. He is Jagaban, and that was why he sent somebody to come and represent him in this summit. I beg, make we the reason small with our head. Let us unite to build this country, as Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala has written in her Twitter handle. All this attack does not make sense. Now, lack of clear conscience, now make all of honor. They are attacking Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. I beg, as you don't watch this video, share them another person see him. She even went further at the end to post the picture where she snapped with Bola Ahmed Tinubu to debunk all those attacks when they give her. I beg more and allow this woman enjoy her position as a director of World Trade Organization. And do not forget that as a director of World Trade Organization, her allegiance is to World Trade Organization. Her allegiance is to her boss. Just like you now, where they work for one organization or two, for Lagos or for Anambra State. Your allegiance is to your boss first, not to the governor of the state. I beg, understand this and have peace. God bless you. I feel that all this attack on Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is just to divert the attentions of the Nigerian people. And I won't divert our attention from the fact, say, after Bola Ahmed Tinubu told Nigerians that he is ready, prepared to go for the summit to represent Nigeria and Africa effectively, he succeeded in sending somebody to represent him. So even when other presidents of Africa, they talk, the giant of Africa could not utter a word. The giant of Africa, the representative where they send, even the Jagaban himself, they were not there to talk on our behalf. Even when every other president from Africa were talking.
Yes, so my people, as I tell una say I go come back, I don't come back. Una welcome back. As una see that video, una watch, how una see am. I want more una leave una comment for the comment section there. More una tell me how una see the matter, whether it good or it bad. If it good, make una let me know. If it still bad, make una still let me know. Una remember say everybody gets freedom of speech. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Good day, my brothers and sisters, my mommies and my daddies over there. Is your sister again, your doctor, your friend, your girl, Anointed Lady TV. Please, if today is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel, please do subscribe for me. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video, you will be notified. So in this my channel, I will be bringing up many things to you in which you will benefit from it. I do talk show, I do news, anything you want to talk about, I am into it. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So each time I upload any video or each time I'm on live on YouTube, you will be notified. Thank you very much for always being there for me. Please do subscribe for me, and as you do so, God will richly bless you and meet your heart desire. Thank you very much. I love you all.